On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. RG Stadium. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Stroud to throw on first down. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Tank Dell the touchdown. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! Looks like the finds a seam. Left side, he's off to the races. 30. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Well, partner, it's about the most unlikeliest score you're going to see. 6-2 out the gate. I don't think I've ever seen it. But you follow a touchdown with a block point after and a return, it's exactly what you get. And you actually see smiles on both sidelines as we get going.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Baker now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Mayfield. He's got Ncaa and and he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Baker throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
180! And a 133! What's up?
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. He put everything he had into this one. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw again. That one's good to Godwin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the give, this is Irving. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Texans 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. No to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down throw by Stroud. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
At the 16-yard line.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He has it at the 13. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again is Baker. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and short, Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's the give to Irving. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing, Baker. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch their early lead to 9. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
16, Texans 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Kirk comes in motion right. One's complete, right side. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Give a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Yes, hit! The ball is out! The Buccaneers pick it up. And he doesn't reach the end zone. Thought he might be able to carry that one in, but they are going to take over on the verge of 6 after that fumble. Oh, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Well, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 16-6. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. White. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Noel to return this. The tackle's made, so this drive an urge to make up for that now in this series. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Baker. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
20. Stop.
Once more, it's Mayfield. He finds Otten on the slant. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked shy of that first down at the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing to the back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Bucs to the line. First and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. Got his man. It's on him. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
Baker out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
20.
Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Run. 180.
Here's Baker. Getting out to his left.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Baker to throw. And he makes the catch for the Tim Drill touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, he definitely wanted to get That one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Texans 6.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans going on offense now, just before halftime. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 118.
From the gun, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
How many times have you sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. Well, you get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
18. What's that?
Again, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans jump some of the lead off before the half. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Next to score, Buccaneers 30, Texans 13.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So no return.
35-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Baker now off the play fake. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lot. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Catch made left side by Ncaa. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Complete to Ncaa. A gain of 9 brings up third.
Throw here, third down. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Cuts it to the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now here's Mayfield. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Mayfield will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the set. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
And the lead in the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Texans to the line, first and 10.
All right.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line, this is second and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All set now, first and 10.
And the Texans first
On the quick, right?
First and 10 at the 36.
They send a man in motion. Stroud throwing here on first. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. But denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. On the ground again with Mixon. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. First down, here's Baker. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Irving trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Baker now. He's throwing deep to the left side. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. Ridiculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 24-yard line.
Tony.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Stroud has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. Important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers making a 24-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
At the 38-yard line.
1st down, Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Texan first down.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right.
22-yard line.
Stroud from the pistol. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was...
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. This is brought in receive. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch the lead to 23.
Texans 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No to return this. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
118.
Strad to throw on first down. Left side into the hands of Dell. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Stroud throwing for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the Texans' 44-yard line.
This is Irving on second. Still going inside the 35. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
Texans 30. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Final timeout called by the Texans. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 19. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, Bucs in the dime set defensively. They'll air it out on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Their own 2-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield keeps it himself, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
A gain of 2 brings up 7.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
You wanted something